to Quickies. So this is a video about acupressure, and I will be sharing with you information about one acupressure point that you could find useful to gain a little bit more mental clarity. Okay. Now, before we begin, I'd just like you to know that I am not an acupuncturist or a TCM professional, but I do have some understanding and general knowledge from trainings that I have done with my own teachers. I also do apply this knowledge into classes that I teach, specifically into Yin Yoga, where I teach according to the meridian system in the body, and also in Acu-Yin, which is a combination of acupressure with the Yin practice. Okay. So now, if maybe you've been having some issues with memory, with focus, or with concentration, okay, these areas here, this could be a point that you might find beneficial for you. This point is actually located in the head region, in the head area here, and it's really easy to find. This point is also known as Bai Hui, okay, which means 100 convergence. And to me specifically, I'm always reminded of the lotus flower, and I will share with you my reasons why. Now, if you're interested to know what the point is, the number is 20, and it's with the governing vessel, so it's GB20. This line actually runs into the midline of the body here. Okay. Now, if there are any issues as well that you're having in the head area, in the head region, so things like headache, if you maybe have a little bit of issue with vision, if you're having maybe a little bit of vertigo as well, this can also be a point that you can use to help to find some release. If there are, if you know of individuals who have certain mental disorders, so things like Alzheimer's or Parkinson's, or just if that's really bad sense of focus or concentration, yeah, this could also help to stimulate the meridian and the area into the brain this way here. Yeah, so anything that is related to the mental space can also benefit from this point. So to go ahead and find this particular spot, yeah, we just need to find where the tips of the ears are. Okay. From here, okay, bring the thumbs towards the tip of the ears and then extend, okay, the index fingers upwards towards the top of the head space here. Okay, so towards the top of the head until the index fingers meet. Here, you'll find that there's maybe like a little tender spot right at the top here, and this is that spot itself. Okay, so this spot it's not like a tip, it's actually slightly flat and it's tender, it's a little bit soft. Okay, so go ahead and start pressing and applying pressure into the spot here. Is actually the topmost point of your own body, right? Interestingly, this is the topmost point of the body. Right, so when we go ahead and we apply pressure into the spot here, if you are doing it for someone, you're just standing behind them and then just using, okay, the thumbs to press into the spot here. So especially for kids, it's really good for memory and concentration. You know, it helps to stimulate the meridians here this way. Also because it helps to, I guess when you're doing this, it also helps to kind of increase blood circulation into the area too, right? So when blood is circulating and moving about here freely, then that's when you find that there's no stagnation of energy or chi flow, and then you find that that's when you have maybe more focus, more awareness, and concentration. And for me specifically, you know, I was talking about the lotus flower. It's because it's at the top of the head. So the top of the head is the crown chakra, and it said, you know, that when we're activating this spot here, when you're pressing into the acupressure point, it is kind of like the connection point between you, the physical body, and then up into the spirit world or the spirit realm, okay, into heaven. So maybe I always feel that it's like a lotus flower, that it's like kind of blooming and opening up, and then just open to kind of receiving maybe energy or maybe messages, from the divine source. Whether you believe in the divine source or not, that is according to each individual's practice. Alright, so I hope that this has been beneficial for you. Maybe you found it interesting. Thank you so much for joining me in this video. I hope to catch you in the next one as well. Okay, bye.